I'd say finally, however, that as far as history is concerned, that my proudest legacy is something else.
How would you like to be remembered in history?
Henry Kissinger said before I left office that he thought history would treat me kindly. No, Henry Kissinger said before I left office that he thought history would rate me as a great president. And my response was that it depended on who wrote the history. A man cannot sit in his own jury. However, if I were to be presenting the case before the jury of history, I think this is what I would say. The instant historians, understandably, are obsessed with Watergate. They see hardly anything else about me except Watergate and rate me very low. I understand that. Historians, maybe 50 years from now, I would hope would see it in more perspective. Yes, there was Watergate, the first president ever to resign the office. That's part of history. But there's also a more positive part. As far as the presidency is concerned, I'm the president that opened relations with China after 25 years of no communication. I ended a war in Vietnam in which there were 550,000 Americans there when I came in, and none when I left. I ended the draft. I negotiated the first arms control agreement with the Soviet Union. I restored balance to the Supreme Court through my appointments. I initiated programs in the field of the environment and hunger and cancer and drugs that I think are very sound building blocks for the future. These are positive achievements. They must be there along with the negative ones. And I hope that the jury of history would consider that. I'd say finally, however, that as far as history is concerned, that my proudest legacy is something else. Winston Churchill, in his book Great Contemporaries, wrote of Prime Minister Asquith, great British Prime Minister at the beginning of World War I. And he said his best memorial is his family. And I would say that my best memorial are my children. And I would say that for Mrs. Nixon in spades, because she made them what they are.